So we've got a sad story coming out of Africa. Much of West and Central Africa without internet after undersea cable failures. Now, I know this article is a few days old, and I am not sure if they know exactly how these cables got cut. Yeah, it says here as of the 14th, much of West and Central Africa has been left without internet service as operators of several subsea cables reported failures. The cause of the cable failures on Thursday was not immediately clear. The African subsea cable operator, Seacom, confirmed that services on its West African cable system were down and that customers who relied on that cable were being redirected to the Google Equano cable, which Seacom uses. Redirection happens automatically when a route is impacted. Network disruptions caused by cable damage have occurred in Africa in recent years. However, today's disruption points to something larger, and this is amongst the most severe. Let's see here. At least a dozen countries have been affected by the outage, and there were fears of disruption of essential services in worst-hit states such as the Ivory Coast, where the disruption was severe. Africa has a higher proportion of its internet traffic on mobile devices than any other continent, with many of its businesses relying on the internet to deliver services to their customers. Liberia, Benin, Ghana, and Burkina Faso were heavily affected, according to data from NetBlocks, which monitors cybersecurity and the governance of the internet. That sucks, and that's very unfortunate. Kind of major for roughly half of a continent to just lose access to the internet. Part of me wonders if this was sabotage, but I think some people were saying like a shark could have eaten the cable. Like any number of things could have happened that could have caused this issue. Now, of course, the question that must be asked now is, what's the solution? Because the cables are broken, right? Can't really talk too much about how did that happen, why did that happen, whatever. What's the solution going to be? I don't know if people are going to build more undersea cables to try to fix this problem. Wouldn't be shocked to see Elon Musk send whatever it's called. What's the name of Elon Musk's internet thing? Starlink? I wouldn't be shocked to see Elon Musk send Starlink stuff over there, right? He's also a proud African, so those are his peoples, those are his homies. But I feel like, in a situation like this, maybe some sort of satellite based form of getting internet into the country might be a better route, because you can build undersea cables all you want to, but at the end of the day, a cable could get cut and then half the continent is out of internet again. If anyone wants to do an attack on Africa that knocks out the internet, they can just replicate this whole situation again. So you've got to build, you can't just build what broke again. You have to find a way to keep it from breaking in the future. Now, if you use satellites, I think that generally speaking, satellites aren't tampered with as much. Of course, crossing my fingers and hope that Leave the World Behind, it doesn't become a reality. But generally speaking, you don't really see satellites tampered with, blasted, and shot out of the sky. So it would be cool if they could, instead of building more cables, just use something wireless like a satellite, which is going to be a lot more reliable. In short term, it would be cool to see something like Starlink go up so that these people do at least have temporary internet access until a permanent solution is found, because again, a lot of these people rely on the internet in order to run their businesses and get goods to their customers. So it is critical that they get internet access as soon as possible. Hopefully that's something that they're able to do soon.